Kuttah Spoken Truth, we're back at it again. In this video, we want to talk about the hypergamous nature of a woman. The hypergamous nature of a woman. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button for me. But fellas, we got to accept this harsh reality. Every woman on the top of God's green earth deal with hypergamy. There's not a single woman you can point out that does not deal with hypergamy. Every single woman. Now, there are some women that we put in the category as quality women. They know how to overcome. They know how to deal with and reason themselves through hypergamy. Okay? And these are the type of women that you ought to be going after because they don't allow their hypergamous nature to overcome their ability to make sound and wise decisions. But the harsh reality is every woman deal with hypergamy. I don't care who they are. I don't care how long they've been married. Every woman deal with hypergamy. And anyone that's trying to win a war or trying to fight against the battle of hypergamy is going to lose because hypergamy is undefeated. It's undefeated. What you have to do as a man in order to stay in a relationship where hypergamy don't take over is you always have to be moving forward. Always got to be moving forward. A lot of men end up losing good women because they become stagnated. They become complacent in their relationship. They're not growing. They're not evolving. And when you're dealing with a woman, especially in her early 20s, mid 20s, early 30s, and you're not evolving, there's a possibility that she may allow her hypergamous nature to kick in and she'll leave you for somebody that's of higher status. Because every woman want to be provided for. Every woman want to be with a man that's able to provide for her, that's able to give her security, that's able to give her a comfortable lifestyle. She don't want to be, let's be real, let's be frank about it. A woman that's really moving in hypergamy, and that's what we call a quality woman. She don't want to be giving her body to be impregnated by a man that can't take care of her or her seed. She's not going to do it. And I'm speaking in terms of a quality woman. I'm speaking in terms of a quality woman. All right. And so a lot of men have lost out on being in a relationship with good women because they became complacent, they became stagnated, wasn't moving in their purpose, was not growing spiritually, was not growing emotionally, intellectually, they were not growing financially. And the woman simply got tired and ended up leaving. Now, what is hypergamy? A lot of people define hypergamy as this: choosing someone of a higher status than where you are at. And this is definitely how women move. This is why a lot of fellas don't understand when a woman leave them, they end up going after somebody that's of a higher status than them. A woman, when they leave a man, she don't date down. She tends to date 2 or 3 levels up. Because hypergamy said, I want the best. That's what hypergamy is about. I want the best. I'm going after that which is better. And let not a woman still have a high attraction in the sexual market. She really gonna be able to pull somebody of a higher status. Okay? But fellas, I want you to understand this. Let me say this. Let me say this. Even though hypergamy can be an enemy to you, you can also use hypergamy as a strength to make you better. A lot of men became better in life. A lot of men began to move in their purpose. A lot of men began to strive for success in life because they lost to the hypergamous nature of a woman. There's many people that can testify. Come on, man, drop it down in the comments. There's a lot of men can testify that when their woman left them for somebody else of higher status, it pushed them to want to succeed in life so they can prove a point to that woman. So don't look at hypergamy just as being something bad. It can be used as something good. It can be used as a mechanism, as a tool, as a weapon to push you to want to be better in life. Now understand, there's always going to be somebody out there that got more than you. There's always going to be somebody out there that's bigger than you, got more money than you, got a bigger house than you, got a faster car than you. That's just the reality, okay? But if you're moving in your purpose, you still can be confident. You can still be secure in who you are. You still can be the best at who you are. In the universe, the divine Savior, the Most High, will bring you somebody who will appreciate you for you. Even though all women deal with hypergamy. He'll bring you a woman who's gonna be like, listen, yeah, all that don't listen, we building together. I'm happy for what they got. There's still women out here like that. I'm trying to tell y'all, man. There's still women out here like that. All women is not being dominated by their hypergamous nature, even though every woman dealing with it. All women not being dominated by their hypergamous nature. There's some women out here that's really good women, and they saying, listen, yeah, they got cars, they got the houses, but that don't move me. I want somebody to love me. I want somebody to be there with me. I want somebody to grow old with. I want somebody to be committed to. Because a lot of these women starting to wake up to the reality that a lot of these guys that's high ranking, that's in the top 20%, they really not looking for no long-term relationship. They dealing with multiple women. And a lot of women starting to wake up to the reality. It takes a strong woman to be with a man that's in the top 20% because they understand more than likely they're going to be dealing with multiple women. That's something that they have to accept. Okay? So to offset the hypergamous nature of a woman, you have to constantly improve yourself. You have to constantly better yourself. And understand me, you're not doing it for the sake of women. You ought to be doing it for the sake of you. You ought to want to be better. You ought to want to be prosperous. You ought to want to move in your purpose. You ought to want to be the best you that you possibly can be because nobody can beat you at being you. And when you reach that type of level of living, it don't matter if a woman allow her hypergamous nature to take over and thrust her into a disposition of leaving you because you are secure in who you are. You are confident in who you are. You know you're blessed and moving in your purpose. Now, another point I want to bring out about hypergamy, another one, even though a lot of women often succumb to their hypergamous nature in their early 20s, some even in their late 20s, some even in their early 30s. When they start getting in their late 30s, reality sits in. If they did not leverage their attractiveness, if they did not leverage their youth, when they had a chance to secure the highest status man that they was able to secure, they understand the wall is coming. The wall is coming. And so when a lot of women start hitting that wall, when that wall start coming their way, when they start looking at that wall, that biological clock starts sitting in, hypergamy does not mean that much to them then. the hypergamous nature of a woman begin to slowly subside. And that wall began to tell them they better get who they possibly can because they're not young no more. There's somebody graduating from college that still got that vitality, still got that youthfulness to them. And I hate to say it, but a lot of men who really starting to get their stuff together, they looking over the women that's hitting that wall and they going after the young women. That's what's happening. Because now they reached a level of success. Now they can use a woman's hypergamous nature against them because now they done reached that level of success. They done improved themselves. They moving in their purpose. They got some money now. And they looking at the women that's their age and saying, when we was younger, you allow your hypergamous nature to defeat you. Now I'm about to use the wall against you and not pick you. Yeah, I might sleep with you. I might have a little fun with you. But I'm going to skip over you and give the younger girl more commitment. Because when you was her age, you didn't think twice about me. I wasn't the one you would normally pick. So we're starting to see things come around full circle for a lot of people. So I just wanted to come on here and help you fellas out. Listen, hypergamy, a woman in hypergamy is, you can't defeat hypergamy. You can offset it by improving yourself, by being confident in who you are, but you can't defeat hypergamy, not the hypergamy nature of a woman, because there's someone out there who always bigger, there's someone out there that always got more, there's somebody out there that always is of a higher status than where you are. That's just the reality. That's a harsh truth that men have to accept. But that doesn't mean you can't get a quality woman. You just constantly have to improve yourself. Okay? And you have to understand the different phases that a woman go through and be able to capitalize off of it. All right? And if a woman leaves you because she succumbed to her hypergamy nature, don't be mad about it. Don't trip off of it. Just get better. Just improve yourself more. Okay? Even though it's a weakness to women, it ought to be a strength to you. A woman's hypergamy nature ought to push you to want to be better, to want to strive for better. Don't be crying. Don't be having no pity party over a woman who allowed her hypergamy nature to defeat her. Don't trip off it. You keep getting better. You keep getting more money. You keep adding to your estate, your financial portfolio. You keep moving in your purpose. Okay? Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button for your boy. I'm going to drop my website down below in a link. I got merchandise. My clothing line is up. It's one of the search. So make sure you go check it out. All right? If there's anything you want me to talk about, you can reach out to me. I'll drop my email down below. You can email me and I'll answer questions and whatnot. Okay? All right. Peace.